Hey guys, Anthony here. It's Saturday, May 28th, 2016, and I just wanted to put this video up there today. I'm going through some of my hurricane preps this weekend, this Memorial Day weekend, and just showing you one of the packs that I have that I keep in my vehicle. This is here. It's a mini version of a bug out bag, but what I like to do is have a Ribz pack as well, a Ribz Front Pack. And why I like that is because if you are on the move and you just have a backpack on, it's hard to access key gear while you're walking or going from point A to point B. So what the Ribz Front Pack affords you is, and if you've seen some of my other videos on this, it affords you the ability, number one, to have a pack of its own, which you could pack with a good amount of gear. This is a medium version here, and it gives me access to things like a first aid kit or a self-aid kit. This is a store-bought one with some basic medicines in it and some first aid items. And then I also added a few items into this as well. Another thing it affords you is, in the event that you have to go from one point to the other and you're maybe expecting a violent encounter, you've been caught off guard, all you had time to do is grab your bag, your front pack, your backpack, and you have to go or have to leave. You want to have some type of self-defense items on you, whatever that is. I like on this pack, I keep my Rat-3 knife sheath here, and it just so happens that my Rat-3 is riding in the front today. I'm carrying it scout style like I usually do, but I could easily take this knife out, put it back in here, remove this from my belt so I have better, lot less stuff down here by my belly button. And another thing that the Ribz pack affords you is the ability to carry a pistol. And I'll show you. With all the other gear that I have in this pack, I also have today, just to show you, a Ruger SR22. So I have my Ruger SR22, 10-shot mags. Nothing's in the chamber right now, but I have the Ruger SR22 with a 10-shot mag ready to go. In the Ribz pack. And then on the same side as my first aid kit, I have my Ruger SR22 extra magazines, 3 more extra mags loaded and ready to go. So I got 4 10-round mags of 22 caliber in this scenario, with other gear. And I don't have to worry about carrying a holster on my hip where it could get in the way, or something in my pockets. The Ribz pack affords me of accessing the firearm and whatever other key gear I have in here, like self-aid at a moment's notice and while I'm actually moving. And I don't have to take the backpack off and retrieve a firearm out of there and kind of fumble around with it or look for a place to put it. So keep that in mind when you're putting together your, obviously, when you're preparing for a hurricane or an SHTF event or a natural disaster, you want to think of things ahead of time that you may need. And self-defense is obviously one of them, because if the area you're in has looters, or you needed to get out there and be amongst them or try to hide and while you're escaping and evading, you want to have some type of self-defense, even from rabid animals or not only people. Okay, and then also with a 22 handgun, obviously you could hunt as well if you had to. So just wanted to bring that to the forefront. Think about ahead of time your pack. Your go bag doesn't always have to be a backpack. It could be a shoulder bag or something like a Ribz front pack in medium, or actually if you wanted bigger, you could go even bigger than this. and you can get a good amount of gear in here. Very comfortable. Set everything up, carry it with you. Keep a Ribz Front Pack at your office. You can keep it under your desk with some essential gear in it. Obviously, you want to keep in mind things like firearms and stuff like that, but follow the laws and stuff. But I'm talking SHTF, disasters, grid down. You want to have access to self-defense. It's just how you have to be thinking. And then also the 10 C's of survival. You want to make sure those items are covered in your gear. Okay. We're going to go through what's in the backpacks this week because I want to, or this weekend, I want to assess what I have and kind of rearrange some stuff around and make sure that I have my hurricane kit ready to go. And it's the stuff that's in there is current, and I review what's in there and make sure I have everything I need. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. Make it a great weekend. Happy, safe weekend. Remember the veterans that have served. Thank a veteran if you know one, if you come across one. And have a safe weekend again, and stay ready. Anthony signing off. Guys, wanted to show you once more what the Ribz pack looks like with the backpack off. So again, you can remove your backpack, access gear, still have your Ribz pack on if you had to do a side hike or something that you didn't need your backpack or your main bag for. You still have your Ribz with some key essential items in it. And again, the Ribz pack can be worn, even open like this. Sometimes I go out and walk the dogs. I have it just hanging like this, and just to get used to, having it on. And then you can, if you had to go running or walking, you can just zip it up, cinch it down, and set it all up, and have it ready to go.